tutorial. So today I'm going to go over this tutorial, and I'm going to try and pack a lot into a short amount of time. There's so much out there. There's so much information that I've actually personally gleaned through. It's a process for sure. I've tried everything, you guys. I've tried natural remedies like blending potato and tomato, and I've tried everything, and they always promise that it's going to work overnight, and it never does. So today is about techniques and tips on what to do to not only prevent but also lessen the spots you already have, because the earlier you seek treatment, the better your chances are at preventing, getting rid of, and that's because those spots that you already have will become bigger. They're not going to go away by themselves magically. I wish they did. Over time, your skin does tend to heal, but what you're going to be doing is providing a little boost, a little extra, so that you get the full benefits of trying to fix the problem. So yeah, please keep in mind that you need patience with this whole process, and you also need consistency. So the reason that I have been pursuing this is because I think if you've watched my previous videos, hormonal changes after baby number 3, surprise baby number 3, did a number on my face, and it left a lot of acne scarring, or it was almost like a rash. It was odd. That wasn't normal acne, and so it left a lot of issues on my face. And I can tell you that where I was before, not only in like overall brightness and all of that, you know, dealing with K-beauty has been great, but the dark spots were a huge issue, because blemishes can come from a variety of different issues with the skin. It can be hormonal. A lot of times there are pigmentation issues that are connected to that. And so that is why I kind of pursued this path to try and figure out what the heck, how can I not spend that much money going to the dermatologist, which is a definite route that you can take. You can see results, and I'm going to go through a few of those options for you if that's something that you want to do. But if you want to do self-care, do it on your own. I'm also going to go through that whole list as well. Okay, so acne obviously can leave a blemish on your skin, and a dark mark after the pimple is actually gone. It's very frustrating, and it's very common, unfortunately. And even after 40, I'm like, dude, what the heck? Why am I still getting acne? I can tell you this, especially during quarantine, I have noticed my eating has not been the best. Where I was gluten-free before because I have some sensitivity to it, I have been eating it, and I have been paying for it. Not just in feeling well in my gut, but also it manifesting through my skin. So if you have acne issues, or you have things that pop up literally through your skin, on your face or your back or whatever it is, I can almost guarantee you, now I'm not an expert by any means, but I can almost guarantee you that it is due to what you're eating, the amount of water you're drinking, all of that matters. So if you guys want tips and tricks on what to avoid and all of that, please comment down below. Let me know. I'm more than open to creating more content for you guys, just to help everyone out to figure out what the heck's going on. Again, I am no expert. There have been a few things that I've kind of figured out along the way, and that's all I want to share with you guys. Okay, so back to the whole pimple thing. So pimples are basically a form of inflammation. As your skin sends messages to the cells to regenerate, restore, heal that area, it also can contain a little bit too much melanin, and it gives your skin color, and certain cells have more than others, and that it results in hyperpigmentation, and that is like the mark that you get after you have that pimple. And anything also that makes that inflammation last a little bit longer, like picking or squeezing, which I am a picker. It's so hard for me not to pick. It's just a habit that I have. I've tried so hard to break, but that can just antagonize it even more. Now, people with naturally darker skin tones are actually more prone to this. So you can, Asian skin tends to tan really easily. African American black skin can get dark spots as well. You can see it, especially with hormonal stuff. You'll see melasma, which is actually really dark spots, and they're the hardest to get rid of. So you've got hyperpigmentation, melasma, and then you also have sun and just aging spots that will show up, not connected to acne or hormonal issues. So all three of those can potentially cause your face to have these discolorations, and so that's what we're working on to not only get rid of but prevent. So, and just so you guys know, timeline for this, 3 months to 2 years. That's about how long it takes to get any one of those to vanish. It can be a really long and drawn out process, unfortunately. So thus the importance of prevention. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, right? We've heard that before. So I'm going to dive into that in just a second, but I also want to emphasize you cannot expect instantaneous results, right? I mean, I hate to say it, but it's true. You can't exercise one day and then expect that you're going to have results for the rest of the year. You have to be consistent. You have to continue the regular routine. Find something that works for you. Find something where you can make it habit forming and sustainable, right? I'm not saying I'm going to show you a ton of products, but I'm not saying you have to use them all. By the way, they are all going to be listed in the description down below. So if you are curious about any of them, you can click the link and it'll send you right to where you can purchase those products. I am not sponsored by any of these products. They're just things that I've found that are super helpful for me. Okay. So number 1, prevention, sunscreen. Another thing that I have found along with sunscreen, so I love this sunscreen. A lot of these products I've already listed in my prior videos, which I will also link in the description below, but in terms of steps on how to take care of your skin, night routine, morning routine, tools, those are the 3 that I have. This stuff right here, vitamin D emulsion, 1000. I love this stuff. It's little drops that you can take daily. Tastes like lemon. It's going to help with pigmentation. It's going to not only do that, but it's going to also boost your immunity. Vitamin D is amazing for gut health, and so that's why I recommend this, and this product is fantastic, but not only for your gut health, of course, but also immunity, and kind of trying to go inside out approach to keeping those dark spots away. Yeah. Okay. Number 2, so Retin-A and Retinol. So basically it's used to exfoliate away minor discoloration, but also works to prevent future dark spots through like a photoprotective antioxidant. Please note you cannot apply benzoyl peroxide, which is in a lot of acne products, combined with retinol or Retin-A. It's not good. It won't work well together. Side effects of this particular product are dry skin and sensitivity to the sun. You guys are probably well aware of what Retin-A can do. It can really dry out your skin. So I would use sparingly, and I would also build up. Now, the difference between Retin-A and Retinol is that you must get a prescription for Retin-A. It is not over the counter, whereas Retinol is. Now, Retin-A is a much more effective and higher dose of vitamin A versus Retinol being a lower dose and therefore available over the counter. So it just depends on what you want to do. There are a lot of actual online companies right now where you can get a prescription, you send in a picture of your skin, what your particular issues are, and they will prescribe you the product that they think is best for you with the appropriate amount of percentages of the different ingredients. So if you have questions about that, I do subscribe to a couple, and I'm trying a new one. So if you have questions, let me know, and I can give you pass that information on. Okay, moving right along. Number 3, chemical peel. Ooh. So these are the reasons why I'm trying to do this myself. Maybe someday I'll go in and do that, but it's very, if you've ever seen someone who's gotten a chemical peel, it is literally like their skin is peeling off. It's just part of the process. It will leave you with fantastic results if you do it regularly, but it's a peel. It's a full-on peel. It's about 3 to 4 appointments, but a milder daily option, which I'll go into all the products in just a minute, are the glycolic, the acids, the AHAs, BHAs, and you always want to start with like maybe 3 times a week, and then you build up daily depending on the sensitivity of your skin. Okay. Number 4, we have tools. So more and more, as beauty has become this booming industry, as always has been, but it's becoming more self-care than ever. And you have things like microneedling, which I went over in my tools video, my tools tutorial. Microneedling, of course, exfoliating with different products, and then microdermabrasion. So I'm excited. I just ordered a microdermabrasion kit. I'm going to try it out. I'll let you guys know. It supposedly helps to just get rid of that whole layer that is dead and just resting on top of your skin. Another one of those products, however, that doesn't feel good in the moment, but you get fantastic results from it. So yeah, if you want that video, let me know. And then 5, serums. There's a ton of options, you guys, and pretty much all of them have similar capabilities, because number 1, you want to reduce or inhibit melanin. You don't want those spots to really become pronounced, because they will come. You know, acne comes whether you like it or not, to those of us that are unfortunate to get it. Sunspots, you know, you may put 50 on in the morning, and then you spend the morning in the sun, and a whole bunch of things happen, and you forget to reapply in the afternoon, and then voila, lo and behold, you have a sunspot begin, or it has been beginning for some time, and then slowly is building up and finally reveals its ugly head, right? So there is that, and I'm going to go through the list of all the different serums and why they're beneficial in just a second. So yeah, there's that, and then in terms of what I really appreciate, when I've done all of these things, but I'm ready, like prevention, of course, the tools, of course, and then all the process of everything, I like to calm my skin down. Sometimes it's just irritated and because of what I'm eating or because of the stress in my life or whatever it is, and I have a couple products that I really love. This is reminding me that I need to order more. This is a mask. I have none left. I just have the leftover liquid that I like to lather on. And by the way, if you use a mask, it's always best to do it after your toner and essence after, okay? So Centella is basically an Asian plant, and it works fantastically at calming the skin. It boosts antioxidant activity at the site of wounds, and it strengthens the skin and it boosts circulation. So love this. Now, this next product I'm going to show you in terms of your regimen is further down the line, but I just wanted to show you guys this. I think I showed you before, but love this ampoule. It's fantastic. Again, has that Centella asiatica in it, calms the skin down. It's wonderful. I really like this company, Medicube. I'll put it in the description as well. Okay, so moving right along. Number one, these are all products that help with removing those really hard to get rid of dark spots, okay? Like I said, if you go the professional route, you're probably going to get results a lot quicker, but it's more expensive and more invasive. So if this is something you're interested in, then go ahead and follow right along. Now, kojic acid, a lot of times you'll find it in mushrooms. So they take it from mushrooms or fermented rice, and this is an exfoliator. Now, really quickly before we fully dive in, I want to let you know that I am going in order of how you would apply these products based on the K-Beauty tutorial and the evening routine, and then it also applies to the morning routine, okay? So 10 steps. If you want to, if you didn't write it down, I'll try and remember to put it in the description as well. It's, of course, cleanse, then exfoliate, then tone and essence, toner, essence, then serum, then moisturizer, and then your oil. So it's kind of along those lines, and there's a few little steps in between, but just keep that in mind. So I use this to exfoliate rice bran. It's a powder. It just brightens the skin. It just gets rid of the dead old stuff. So very important. Exfoliation is incredibly important, okay? Another product that's fantastic is licorice. I know, right? Because it inhibits melanin. Same idea, all these products, that's what they do to help decrease that melanin, okay? Aqua, I did mention the essence in a previous video as well. This one is like a cleansing toner. So sometimes if I feel like I have a lot more makeup on, or I feel like my, even after I've oil cleansed and I've foam cleansed, sometimes I go in and it's like, oh, I still feel dirty. And so I take a pad, use this, and cleanse the skin. So really, really great product. Then a couple more licorice products. This one would be before you begin exfoliation, you know, all that 9 yards. So I probably should have started with this one, but mugwort. Mugwort is fantastic. It's like anti-inflammatory. It treats redness, has antioxidants in it, has vitamin E in it. It's another Asian plant, and you can actually eat it too. It's quite good. This one, it's like you feel like you're in nature because it's like sticks and I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's very rugged, but is super calming to the face as well. So there's that. Then you would rinse it off, and go along with your process. So then you have, I have another licorice product. This is further down the way, but I had to put it in the beginning because we're talking about licorice right now. Essence would be after toner, okay? And I've told you guys about this before. Great product, super calming. Again, inhibits that melanin. Another amazing way of getting rid of those lovely dark spots on your face, not lovely I should say, is AHAs and BHAs, or chemical exfoliants. We talked about physical exfoliants, that's important too, but we're going to focus on the chemical ones. So here's another product that I really like, Medicube, their little pads, pore pads, shrinks the pores, has AHAs in it, and a lot of other botanical skin ingredients, extracts, to help exfoliate, remove those dead skin cells, and then get rid of the sebum and the things that get stuck in the pores and make them larger. So this is to help shrink pore size. So love that product too, especially if I'm having the breakout session. I just want to get clean. This right here. Now I'm going to quickly demonstrate what it looks like. This one, it's like magic. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this. Ordinary is the brand. It's AHA and BHA. It says it's a peeling solution. I've never had my skin peel from it. I don't have sensitive skin, so if you do, maybe do a test before you put this on, maybe on your wrist, just to see how you react to it. It looks like it looks like blood. Look at that. But I'm just gonna quickly show you a little sample. I've already like washed my face and whatnot, but it's like a little mask that you put on. I don't know if you can see, maybe I should put it somewhere else, but thin layer all over your face, avoiding the eyes of course, and 10 minutes max. You peel it off and it's like your skin is like a baby's butt. It's amazing. I love this stuff so much. It's an exfoliating facial basically, right? This is a bomb. And I love Ordinary products because they're pure ingredients for the most part. Like, I haven't heard a bad review really, and it's not expensive. It's fantastic. Love this stuff. That's one AHA, BHA. And then, so just so you know, alpha hydroxy acids. I'm looking at my notes. So it's just another way of really diving in and getting to those layers to help break up that melanin, break up that discoloration. I've also shown you guys this before. This stuff is fantastic. There are so many different types of AHAs: glycolic, lactic, mandelic, malic, tartaric, citric. Those are all acids that you could potentially use. I stick to glycolic, and it tends to be the most popular because it has the smallest molecular level, like molecular size, so it can penetrate your skin just a little bit better. Yeah, just keep that in mind. Glycolic acid, fantastic exfoliator. This is not an exfoliator, but I just wanted to show you guys another Ordinary product, mandelic acid. You can put this on alongside your serums. Works great to help with that discoloration. Another option. Okay, after exfoliating, then you would go to your toning, right? So I've shown you this before as well. Galactomyces is mushroom, basically mushroom. Yeah, it shrinks pore size, reduces sebum production, brightens and hydrates. I mean, all in one, all in one. And then that is a toner. Then I have a couple essences This one is basically fermented, lactic acid, all of those good probiotics exactly for your skin, right? So love this one as well. It gives you brighter, softer, and deeply hydrated skin, apparently. No, I love this stuff. It really works. Got a new product. This one had 5 stars on SoCo Glam. That's why I got it. Another fermented product. So I'm gonna try this out, see how it goes, but has all of that. It has the rice in it. It has everything that we've been talking about and then some. So I'm gonna see how this goes. I'll let you guys know. On to serums. Okay, so we're gonna start with vitamin C, another galactomyces product. Just vitamin C, glow serum, okay? Brightens the skin, improves the skin texture, helps get rid of those dark spots, right? It's an all-inclusive package. It's not just a one-shot and you're done. You're trying everything that you possibly can, because why not? Why wouldn't you want to get rid of them with every tool that you have in your toolkit, right? Another great vitamin C product is ferulic acid. So it's another form of vitamin C, super high potency, another ordinary product. All of these range in price. I don't even think I have bought one product that's been even over $20 from them. Yeah, fantastic price point, and it works. Okay, then you can also get ferulic acid in a powder form. You can add this to your moisturizer to kind of give it that boost. You can add it to a serum. It shows you the ratios on the back as well in the directions. Now on to vitamin A. Like I said, you can go Retin-A, way more intense, prescription required, or you can go Retinol, a little less intense actually on the skin as well. It promotes cellular turnover, right? Because that's what you need to get rid of that dark spot. Those dark spots go really deep, and you got to do something to kind of get that skin moving away, right? Get rid of that layer. Then we have niacinamide, so a mouthful. Vitamin B, okay? Again, inhibits melanin production, okay? Vitamin B, love this. I've tried Drunk Elephant, fantastic product, don't get me wrong, but it costs you an arm and a leg. Like one of the serum bottles is like, I want to say like $75-$80, and I just, if you can find something that's a little more price point friendly and that works, why not, right? So yeah, niacinamide, vitamin B, and you can combine all of these. I like to do vitamin C, then B, then A, or no, vitamin C, A, and then B. So any of those will work. Okay, we are almost done. Azelaic acid, another, ooh, it's dirty. Another great product, because it was originally found, they were using it to treat rosacea. So it really helps to get that deep in there, alleviate the irritation of the skin, which can also cause the pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, right? However, if you have sensitive skin, this can be a little bit irritating, okay? But it doesn't damage that skin barrier or cause water loss to your skin. So great product. I'm enjoying this. This is a newer one that I recently purchased as well. Okay, alpha-arbutin. A what? So really quickly to touch back on the retin, there is the prescription, other name for Retin-A's. I hope I'm not butchering this. Tretinoin, yeah, something like that, or Tretinoin or something. It's a weird spelling. That, and they often in these prescriptive formulas will combine that with hydroquionone. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but whatever. Alpha-arbutin is basically a safer alternative to that. So if you don't want to get a prescription and you're a sensitive skin person, this is an awesome alternative. Alpha-arbutin. It's also combined with hyaluronic acid, so great combination. I mix this in. I put these two together and add that into the serum twofer, basically. Okay, we good? Moving right along. We are moving to finally moisturizer and oil. Okay, I love this particular product next. It's like they call it a vitamin E mask. It has vitamin E, niacinamide, adenosine, good stuff in it, and they also have this in a vitamin C mask. So if you're wanting a little extra vitamin C as your moisturizer, there's tons of options out there. And then another ordinary product with suspension, vitamin C suspension. So it's like it suspends it and then it slowly absorbs into your skin. So that product is great too. And finally, oils. Okay, last but not least, oils. So the reason why we use the oils is because it helps with your, believe it or not, sebum production. If your skin is dry, drying it out even more will cause actually more acne. So it's the opposite effect. So finding a good oil that works for you is a great help too if you're fighting acne on a consistent basis. So if you have naturally oily skin, if that is your skin type, oils that are higher in linoleic acid are, I'm reading my notes here, are more suitable to you because they're a little bit more absorptive, like they don't rest on the skin as much. Whereas if you have dry skin, you need higher in oleic acid. So oils have different percentages essentially of linoleic and oleic acids. If you have a product like this is more oleic. This is tamanu oil. I mentioned this in a previous video. Love this stuff. And you really want a product like this, you can just do spot treatment. You don't have to rub it all over your face. Just keep that in mind. So a couple other products that are great: rosehip oil. It's linoleic. It's very hydrating. So again, spot treatment if you have oily skin. Tamanu. But another one that is great. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it was, I can't remember and I didn't write it down. Dang it. Anyway, I'm just going to tout the benefits of tamanu oil because I use it and it's fantastic. So smoothing is the acne scarring that you have, great for that. Stretch marks, sunspots, this stuff is magic. Yeah, so that pretty much brings us to the end of our long journey. I tried to make it as quickly as possible. It's so much information, you guys. I hope that you can glean something from this. Please let me know if you have any questions. Write them in the comments. I will respond to you, or hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, thank you guys so much for taking the time. I hope that this will help you on your journey. Love y'all. Bye.